4-1 win on Saturday. Good performance all round.
Yeah, no, I was happy with the performance. There was a couple of aspects. We spoke about the players at half time, just making sure that we were trying to be a little bit more resolute in terms of the defending, the way we were trying to set up the press, and set traps to try and win the ball back. There was a couple of occasions where we went to set it up, but maybe just only in ones or twos when we were looking maybe for 3-4 players to go across and cover the spaces and prevent them from playing out. But we went through that at half time. We spoke about that. It's a big 3 points. The main thing is we're picking up 3 points. We're playing well. The performances are good. We just need to make sure that we keep that going now, especially into Wednesday for this last game of the calendar.
Like we say, having trialists come in and taking a look at them and all that kind of thing. It was nice to see one of them come off the bench and score a pretty spectacular fourth.
Yeah, it was a good finish. The boy took it well. I think it was literally the only option he had, just the way he taken the first touch and he's finished it well and put it over the top of the goalkeeper. It's good to see, but that's what it's all about when you're bringing in boys like that. We're bringing in players to have a look at them, see how they adapt and how they fit into the squad and how they perform in games, to see if there's potential to be bringing in more players. We said that a couple of weeks ago in terms of we will be looking over this Christmas period to bring in one or two, whether it be the trialists that we had on Saturday, whether it's going to be trialists that we've got on Wednesday night against Lochar, and there's a couple others obviously that we're working in the background, try to get sorted and finalise, and hopefully at the turn of the year when we go into the Cretan game we've got one or two new faces just to bolster the squad, give us a bit more in terms of depth and quality, and just help us manage out this second half of the season and ensure that we're trying to fight on all fronts and we've got strength in numbers to go and do that.
Seems oddly fitting as well that we started the season with a match away to Lochar. Now, right before the winter break, it feels like a kind of end to the half season that they're coming back and playing us here.
Yeah, that's it. It's funny the way the fixtures have fell in terms of that, but we need to look at that game in the first game of the season. Lochar are good. They've got some good players within their squad. They work hard for each other as well. There's a good team spirit within that changing room. So we know it'll be a difficult test, as it was that first game of the season. I think we went 1-0 down just before the half time, and then managed to turn it around in the second half. We need to make sure that we don't sort of make it as hard for ourselves this time around. We know the quality that they've got, the results that they've been picking up. I'm pretty sure they'll agree in terms of they've been a bit indifferent. Maybe picking up points against teams where people wouldn't have expected them to, and then dropping points to teams when maybe they would have been expecting to win. But on their day, they can give a game to anybody. Doesn't matter who they're playing against. We just need to make sure that we turn up with the right attitude on Wednesday and make sure that we get the 3 points to round off 2021.